Do you believe, because parents around there, sometimes we worry about what our kids expose themselves to. Your experience of punk music and that goes with punk. What was it? We all worry. Oh, if you listen to that, then that'll change, and it'll be because it's dark, and then that'll influence you to be a dark person. What was your experience of that? Or was punk the light for you?
To me, it felt like they were screaming my emotions that I couldn't scream myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like they were singing what I was feeling. And that whole like anarchist sort of just like don't give a fuck what anybody thinks and what, it was just it was what I imagined I would love to be able to actually live.
Mm.
Um, but I was stuck in this place of I can't tell anybody how I feel. I can't tell anybody, if I do, I'm going to catch a beating if I go out and say the wrong thing to the wrong person. If I say the wrong thing at home. So I was very withdrawn and very shy, and it was, to me, there was a chaos about it, but a controlled chaos. Like to me, it took me away. It took me to another place, mentally. And I felt like, yeah, it was, it was a release of my emotions that I couldn't release myself, if
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah.
And what are you listening to now then? So just say, Chris, during the dark periods, is Chris now during the addiction years? Can I call it that? Chris, sorry, I don't know how to.
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Active addiction. Sure.
Yep. During your active addiction, there was a
Mhm.
certain type of music you were listening to. And do you still revisit that music and get that, nostalgia that comes with music? Or now you listen to something totally different?
I mean,
And
now
the
I can listen
story, who
to,
knows?
no, I am a very nostalgic person. I will listen to I'll listen to a lot of stuff that I listened to as a kid, and it'll bring me back. And I also, I've connected with a lot of people in that kind of hardcore and punk scene, and um that are like now my age, and we're like the old guys in the scene now, but like there's still bands that we used to listen to that are touring, so like we'll still go out to a show and we'll we'll act like kids again. And it's like, to me, it's kind of it's sort of reliving a youth that I wished that I could have lived. So
Yeah.
I do listen to a lot of the same music, but now, I mean, I'm open. Anything but country I'll listen to. But yeah, I mean, I'm very much my mood dictates, or my activity dictates, the style of music I'm listening to, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
um but
Okay.
yeah, I'm pretty open, but I still have a real soft spot for that genre. And I if I were to open my Spotify playlist, it would probably be 80% still that type of music.